Hi, and welcome to us hitting the gym.
Well, I was supposed to go to the gym early this week, and last week until snow happened. So I guess this counts as a substitute, right?
I can be honest, I haven't hit the gym in a long time, so...
Oh, it can be fun. And by fun, I mean I go to their walking track and play Pokemon Go.
Fair enough.
They've got 3 Pokestops in the gym.
Honestly, I thought I just had sent out pineapple for a second. Because of a leg.
Okay, we're both in a bubbly, good mood. We've had some bad shit happen. The old mic we used to use just blew out on us.
And I just got critted first turn, that's great.
But we managed to fix up this. We managed to get his mic that we previously tried at one point to work, and it might sound horrible later. We don't know, but from our test files, it sounded good.
Yeah, it was sounding a lot better than what we were using before, so hopefully that quality stays up.
And in the time that we weren't recording, the capture program I use apparently got an update, and it now allows us to output as MP4s.
So we don't have to worry about converting a bunch of stuff just to
be able to use
get
Vegas.
it all, yeah.
Well, the other thing is I didn't used to have to convert because we used to use the inbuilt one to edit, and it accepted any inbuilt format file. But Vegas will drop your audio if you're using an MT whatever file.
Yeah, it's like MTS or something like that. I don't know, it's a weird thing.
However, during an update at some point, because I remember trying to check what the settings options were before. That wasn't an option before. Now can output as MP4. In fairness, it could have happened right after getting it, because we didn't used to need that because we didn't use Vegas until recently.
Yeah, exactly. We mentioned this a while back, but we got on Humble Bundle, so
yeah. Which, once again, we're obviously, look at that view counter, we're obviously not sponsored by anyone.
Yeah.
Unless you, random person at home, would like to sponsor us. Jeremy, you know where your parents' credit card is.
Yeah, just send us a quick email there, or LinkedIn. Actually, just leave us a comment there. You'll be helping out a lot of people.
No one watches this video enough for anyone but us to take that.
Yeah.
Okay, but
in all honesty, I would just probably buy a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's about it.
True. I just buy card games in general.
We've got a whole box on order now, so
yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe on your channel we can do some open pack videos sometime.
Yeah, we could probably do that. Yeah, because we plan on opening all of it, then we're splitting it.
The thing is, I'm a whore for cute cards, and he's a collector of most cards.
I want lots of cards, but I want particular ones as well. Like I want all the blue eyes.
Yeah, and it just so happens that our specified interest in cards do not cross over at all.
Somewhat.
There's like 1 or 2 exceptions, but it's not like, hey, neither of us look for the price of a card, and we don't decide we want a card based on its price. He wants Blue Eyes cards because he loves Blue Eyes, and I like cute cards like the Ghost Tricks and the Trick Stars. So we have different interests, and we found a way that we can not kill each other for cards.
Yeah, like generally the ones that I want to go after are ones that have like a lot of cards to go with it. Like I got a pack that has a bunch of Gem Knights, so I'd like to get all the Gem Knights at some point.
Yeah, so we both have like archetypes we like, but I think for the most part the archetypes we like, the other person doesn't have a huge interest in.
Yeah, so it works out pretty good.
Like, do you really like the Ghost Tricks, or are those just kind of like eh?
I like the Ghost Tricks, but again, it wouldn't be my priority.
Yeah, whereas for me that would be a priority collection.
If we find the Gishkis, that's gonna be a tough split.
That's gonna be a hard split, man, for sure.
Yeah.
But maybe an excuse for us to buy multiple boxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, both of us really like card games in general. He's more Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and if it's called a card game, I'll probably try playing it.
Yeah,
He does a bit of Ice 2, I do Ice 2.
Not playing, at least, on my end.
He's more collecting.
Mitsurama, you're the MVP right now, by far.
God. Has he turned into Mid-Hat?
Pretty much.
Well, in fairness, he's getting KO'd in one hit. Mid-Hat just doesn't get killed in one hit, but misses every shot.
Yeah, I'm worried here because this thing is nothing but fighting moves, of course, and they're all crazy. Oh! Okay, I guess rolling kick has a chance to flinch. I never knew that.
Neither did I.
And
But again,
crit.
isn't it the only thing that can do rolling kick?
I believe so, actually, yeah.
So in fairness, not knowing something about a signature move isn't really a big deal.
I'm gonna be honest here. I always picked Hitmonchan because I thought it was the cooler one. Back in the day, I think nowadays I would have picked Hitmonlee because Hitmonlee is the better one of the two. We're just getting swept like nothing.
Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, who's your favorite?
I really don't have a favorite.
Gonna be honest, as a kid, I really loved Jackie Chan. But I always picked him on Lee, I think.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I get appreciation because, watching old Bruce Lee movies. Because, when I was a kid, Jackie Chan was in another one of his heydays.
Yeah.
Whereas Bruce Lee was dead, I think.
Come on, use meditate again. Yes.
Although, it really is a shame about both him and his son.
I don't know what happened, I'm gonna be honest.
Bruce Lee died, I forget what he died of, midway through filming Game of Death, I believe.
Yeah.
So the rest of the movie had to be finished posthumously. And one of my favorite movies, The Crow?
Yeah.
His son played the Crow, died near the end of the shooting due to a prop gun misfire.
Holy.
And this guy can testify. I fucking love The Crow.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering which one, the one with him in it. Some of the other ones are okay, but some of the other ones are crap. If you want a good Halloween movie, though, or just a good dark movie, The Crow.
We still gotta watch it sometime.
That's right. I've never forced you to watch it.
Not yet.
It's a great movie, though. It has one of my favorite jokes in it.
Share with the audience.
Okay, so there's one of the guys he wants to kill, and he breaks into the guy's apartment. He wakes up, pulls a gun, shoots him. It doesn't work on the Crow, though. And he shouts, "Jesus Christ!" And he goes, "That reminds me of something like that reminds me of a joke." Jesus Christ! Walks into an inn. The guy's still shooting during the whole joke, shouting, "Why won't you die?" Hands the innkeeper 3 nails and asks him, "Will you put me up for the night?"
Huh. Oh
That's a very... If you are in a Catholic school, do not make that joke.
Oh
Actually, if you hate your teachers and you don't care, go ahead. But that's the kind of joke that will get you in shit.
I kind of like this name for Hitmonlee. Barku.
Nice.
Honestly... Wait. Okay, your son's box. I'm kind of tempted to throw on Hitmonlee instead of Snorlax, but at the same time, Snorlax is just too good.
Well, depending what gym you're at, or depending what you're going to be facing, as long as they're not on your team at the same time.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Pretty much I had to swap Snorlax with the Hitmonlee. And it's Sabrina who's next too, and she's got... Her entire team is level 50.
Well, would fighting really help you there?
No.
And normal wouldn't really help you there either, would it?
Normal is... normal.
Would you could go and get Lapras, I think, can't you? Or do you already have Lapras?
Yeah, I've got Lapras in here already.
I don't know how Lapras figures into that.
Lapras isn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
The benefit with Snorlax is it's massive HP, though.
Yeah, it buys you time to potion spam.
Yeah.
And then you just reset with sleep.
Pretty much. Yeah, this is when the real grind's gonna start. Like, when we actually have to do grinding, depending on how much it is, like, we might just do a little montage of it, like, really fast.
Yeah, you might see a sped up footage, maybe random sound effects. Don't ever slow that down because you don't want to hear what we're talking about in those moments.
Yeah.
In fairness, I think I completely mute the audio in those moments, anyways, or I mute it like to a me.
I think it's just the
I
game
do
audio
things
you
to
leave.
it.
I don't know. Who knows? You throw on my mixtape.
If you had a mixtape, I would do it. But I know you don't have a mixtape.
No.
I've seen you try to figure out how to play guitar.
I'm not the best. I can be honest there.
Do you even know any of your chords?
I know that there's multiple strings.
I never thought I'd meet a person who was worse at playing a stringed instrument than me.
Well, I don't know too much, is all I can say. What if I just sold my Master Ball, like, right here? Oh, $0. That's cool.
And I don't play guitar, but I have played a bit of bass in the past. Which is a fun instrument, actually. And I think really underrated.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fair. Okay, that was just that's tripping me out.
The squares on the floor or the mat?
The mat.
Friggin' hell, I'm seeing that now. I'm not sure if it'll come through on the video, but on an HD TV, those lines look very, very... what's the name for those pictures that, if you tilt it, it is a different image? I know there's a technical term for them.
I have no idea at all.
Like, I can't remember the technical term for it. But you know those things. You know what they are at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it is, Jeremy.
Yeah. Just the way we're moving is just freaking out there, pretty much.
It's like, if you've ever been on an escalator while it's not in service and they're just using it as stairs, and you look down as you're walking, it's the kind of optical illusion you'll see.
Yeah. Sounds about right. I think it's going to be crazy. Like, yeah, these trainers have all 33s.
Mm-hmm.
It's a spike up to 50 all of a sudden. Like, they did not plan that out very well, I think. Yes, our team is decently high leveled. I mean, Monty's number 1 at 40, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Such a big jump in levels is kind of crazy.
Are you sure if it's in yellow?
Yeah, because yellow she has Abra, Cadabra, and Alakazam. Whereas in red and blue...
Now I just want to go listen to Kanash Corp. You remember that song I played for you the one time? Rivaled by Kanash Corp?
Yeah, I think I remember, yeah.
Jeremy, seriously, pause this video, or fuck, I don't even care if you finish watching this video. Go and listen to that. That is a good song, if you like Pokemon.
Yeah.
And there's lots of references in there, and some of them you don't even realize the first time through. Because some of them are Pokemon name references, and others are game references.
Nice. This Psybeam shouldn't do too much here. Yeah, so that's a decent indicator about how it'll be against Sabrina. Granted, Alakazam, that's going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But Monty can at least get some decent levels here. It's just these three here, they're just the ones lagging behind. Charmander, Squirtle, and Doduo.
Well, in fairness, you could possibly replace them later on.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing with Squirtle, like, I like having a water type, but it's just, it's hard sometimes because they're not that good. No one on this team is very good, aside from Midhat, Monty, and Snorlax. I forgot its name, whoops. Oh, it's a pedophile.
Oh.
I've never liked Mr. Mime's design. I don't know why.
It's always been off-putting to me, to be honest, too.
It's one from like I actually don't mind the 3D one, the current one. Mm-hmm. The one from Fire Red and Leaf Green kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a baby from FNAF, somewhat.
Oh, God. You know, I've never actually played any of the FNAF games.
I played one of them. I actually didn't even care for it. I actually got bored. I think I got into the third night. It's like, wait, why am I playing this? I just found it so boring to myself. Like, it's not my style of game.
I still think one of the games that we gotta play one of these days is PT.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's technically not a game, and it technically doesn't exist anymore because Konami got rid of it because they didn't want people asking questions.
Yeah.
But, goddamn, Kojima and Guillermo del Toro. Does that not sound like a horror dream come true?
It sounds awesome. Seriously.
Though, I haven't checked up, but they were supposedly still going to make a game together.
Maybe it's that Death Stranding. Who knows?
Which, I just haven't looked up video game news in a while. Been busy with other stuff. But,
Shit.
I don't know. When if they are still going to do that, or when it comes out, we've got to get that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've never been a big fan of horror games, to be honest. I find it funny. I actually enjoyed Resident Evil 6.
Nice.
Although that game has problems. But if you are playing through the Leon Scott Kennedy portion of the campaign, I'd say that is good. That's a good section of gameplay there. Some of the other characters, his and Ada's, the two characters whose gameplay is worth playing. Every other because you can play. There's multiple intersecting campaigns, and every other character isn't worth it to me.
Oh yeah.
I've played them all, but Ada's and Leon's, fucking had fun with those.
I never really played any of the Resident Evils. Like I played what was it? The only one I really played, I think, was Resident Evil X on the PS2, I think it was.
Okay.
That did so much damage. Oh my god. Okay.
And like I haven't played many of them either. In fact, I think I've only really played a bit of 4 once, and played 6. I gotta play 7 because 7 looks great. But 7, I think I would actually piss myself because that thing looks scary as all hell.
I gotta check to see if Nightshade affects normal types in the later gens.
I do not know personally.
I don't think it does because it's a ghost type move, and even though it deals guaranteed damage, it's still a ghost type move.
You know what? I'll look that up now.
Do it because yeah, Dragon Rage doesn't affect fairy types. Sonic Boom doesn't affect ghost types, or at least it's not supposed to. And Nightshade's not supposed to affect normal types, so unless in Gen 1, Nightshade and Sonic Boom were exempt from that. I don't know. But yeah, that should not have hurt me. If that's the case, but who knows. It's Gen 1, there's a lot of issues with it. As we've mentioned so many times.
Although we do love it. We do love it, but...
I love it, but just with all the issues, it's hard not to point them out.
I don't know. Look back at your first... I was going to say first car, but Jeremy probably doesn't drive, does he?
My first car was a 2003 Dodge Neon.
And you loved that thing, didn't you?
I loved that Dodge Neon because mine was one of the ones where it actually didn't have any issues, really. Because from what I was hearing, like the Neon gets ripped on a lot as being a really bad car. Okay, seriously, let's just praise Haunter's sprite here.
That one I actually love.
I love it. Yeah, no.
Like, I would love to get that as a patch for a coat.
Yeah. If I can get that, that's going on the thumbnail. Yeah, no, the Dodge Neon's really, it gets ripped on a lot because, oh, it's a really bad car. But then one of the guys at work, he was mentioning, the Neon was actually hit and a miss. You have some that were fantastic and others that were nothing but issues. Mine happened to be one that was fantastic, so I love that little car.
Okay, so Stadium 1 and Stadium 2, it says that it deals damage regardless of the type.
Okay.
So maybe later it didn't do damage?
Yeah, at some point it had to have changed. Check Gen 3.
Inflicts damage identical to user's level.
Huh. And then Gen 4.
I'm just gonna check something.
The levels are starting to get kind of crazy here now. Dream Eater, ha! Rookie. Probably gonna have to spam potions against Sabrina, honestly. I'm hoping not, but I wouldn't be too shocked. Okay, it's just
Yeah, it seems like it was just a Gen 1 thing.
Alright. What? Yeah, Sabrina. She uses the last sprite.
Is that her?
Yeah.
That does not look like
I believe that's her, but I'm gonna backtrack here so that I can heal up first. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Okay. There we go.
Can you use escape ropes inside buildings?
I don't believe so.
Damn.
I'm already lost on which direction I was going. Oh, I didn't fight you yet, though. Yeah, because I always like to go to the Pokemon Center before a gym battle. Like, I don't like using items beforehand. Unless it's a place where...
Elite Four.
Yeah, like Elite Four. That's... You have to. Like, it's pretty much mandatory, somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
So... I'd rather just get back to the Pokemon Center, heal up
some
quickly.
of the enemy sprites in this game are actually nice looking. Like...
The entire Ghastly line looks amazing in yellow.
Yeah, like, they're not, amazing three-dimensional works, but there are things that, like, I like that, You can call it stylized or whatever it is. I don't think they were going for stylized. I think they were just going for whatever they can get to make it look like it, given the limitations.
Yeah.
But I like it. And it's not great, let's be honest, but the back for Pikachu is not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, Pikachu is actually one of the better looking ones. I think they specifically try to make Pikachu look as iconic as possible from the back.
Or as good as possible because it's so iconic.
Yeah.
Ironically, though, wasn't it supposed to be, was it, Gengar and Charmeleon, which were supposed to be signatures at one point? I know there was like a list of like 3 Pokemon that were supposed to be signature Pokemon at one point. But due to popularity and whatever testing, they ended up being the ones we know today.
All I know is that Clefairy was originally supposed to be the mascot, and then they opted towards Pikachu because Pikachu kind of appeals to both sides of the gender spectrum and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's universal. Like, Pikachu's cute and cool, whereas Clefairy for the most part is only cute. And stereotypically,
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be Clefairy for girls, Gengar for boys, or something like that at one point.
I'm not too sure. Although I'd definitely be on Team Gengar without a doubt.
I love that Haunter sprite.
Seriously, I think that's one of the best sprites in all of Pokemon.
Maybe we should get that commissioned as a poster in that art style.
Seriously, I wish they kept Haunter like that.
Or you know what we could do? I know this is really random, Jeremy, because we're talking about something we could do in our own time. We could blow that up and get that as a poster. That's awesome for stickers. Okay, we're actually running low on time for this episode.
Yeah,
so next time, Potato's gonna be taking on Sabrina, and we're gonna cut about now. So thanks for watching, Jeremy, and have a good night.
Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That'd be really appreciated there. Lets us know if we're doing a good job or not. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow with Borderlands. Bye.